Education as we knew it yesterday, during the days I was going to school, they told us, so many vijana, mkimaliza kusoma, mtapata kazi mzuri sana. Because jobs were really available when you graduate from school. But nowadays they never sing that song. Why? Because we don't have jobs. So you find millions graduating from the school system and they start tarmacking. So we have a system of education that churns out job seekers as opposed to job creators. So my organization embarked on this journey to transform education so that our system of education can be able to churn out job creators as opposed to job seekers. So Leap Hubs is one of those revolutionary ideas that we came up with.
Leap Hub is an idea where you're given the chance to pitch out your ideas, what you think you can do, programs you think that can help the society.
We are the first organization all over the world to come up with Leap Hubs. These are spaces in high schools where students come in and they are able to innovate, business ideas, come up with social enterprises. It's like a room, a classroom. We fit it with the internet. We fit it with creative, pictures on the wall. They have access to the telephone, computers, and they're able to browse. They're able to go into the World Wide Web and find out how, for example, did some of the richest industrialists in the world, how did they start?
Before we joined Leap Hub, we had a problem with mostly the computer students had a problem in accessing the computer services like the packages and everything. But after Leap Hub came, we now can access the laptops and we can do our practicals there, so we get ready for the final exam. And you could also find, maybe if you have a project and you need to research on it, you had to wait until when you're going home in order to access the internet. But now we can access the internet for the purposes of learning, and even if you have a project, now it's easy for you to access the internet and research.
Leap Hub has helped me to learn more programming languages, and Leap Hub personally has helped me to start my own blog.
We train the girls and the boys to stand on their own feet before they give the final Form 4.
When I joined Leap Hubs, they gave laptops to us, so programming became a bit easier. And plus, when I got the advantage to go study in a programming school, courtesy of Leap Hub, I advanced more, so I can do no programming without not much struggling.
I also participated in some of the competitions, including the science fair, which is an annual event where people go and present their projects. So with the help of Leap Hub, we can access the internet and still print out our write-ups and everything.
There is an opportunity now available for them. So Leap Hub has created a change in total. We could not understand that this girl will never seen a computer in her lifetime starts making programs and apps and builds and finds solutions. It's not easy.
Since I became a Leap Hub member, it has helped me in building my idea.
We went for a boot camp, and in the boot camp, I and my friend got the chance to get a scholarship to go and learn more about programming.
Our aim is to actually, improve on this so that we can have spaces, we can have these Leap Hubs if possible, in all the schools in Kenya. But as it is right now, we are working with the Ministry of Education. We have a partnership with Samastria, where we will soon be introducing, Leap Hubs in another 102 schools. So we are looking at possibly 124 Leap Hubs within the schools where Samastria is working.
We have a number of programs in our 102 schools, program including principals program, teachers program, and even students program.
This, is like a laboratory where innovators are made.
We cannot have science without character. Our programs without character will fail. That's why we are starting strongly. We want to do this with the GPF.
Apart from Leap Hub, then there is the character and creativity. Inculcate character into the youth, into the students when they come into high school, they should be inculcated on values of character, values of respect, values of hard work, values of discipline.
So we thought the best thing is that how do you move the focus of the children? And the young children are always available to be molded the way you want it.
Leap Hub fused the two and produced a program that enabled us to experience a bit of leadership skills, gain a bit of leadership skills, and a bit of entrepreneurship skills, and a lot of tech skills.
So character education, we started seeing it that the discipline that brought into those classes and those schools, the grades improved. So very well. And the government of Kenya also felt, oh wow.
We had an evaluation report conducted by KIPRA that showed that the schools where we are working, actually 3 things happened. Number 1, the relationship between the faculty and the students improved. And this is good. When teachers and the students are working together, collaborating, then they're able to have a conducive learning environment.
Leap Hub has built my character, and in the way that I am more confident, and when I speak to people, I know that I can tell them something that is important and that will help them. It has also straightened my behavior, because here it is a safe space where as friends we influence each other.
We do appreciate the initiative taken by the Global Peace Foundation and the UN Habitat for bringing the laptops to our school. In terms of the character development of the students, I think it has nurtured the students. Gone are the days where the students they were just come to the computer lab to play the computer games, but nowadays they come there and they nurture their talents.
So we want also to see that apart from developing scientists in this country, they scientists with morals, scientists with character. So we're already working. We're already working with GPF, and I'm sure I can see right at the end of the term.
And I'm sure that you'll see a new crop of Kenyans.
As we start character development in our schools, at the end of the day, we'll be producing citizens that are patriotic to our country.
The youths who are not in school, who also wants to benefit from the Leap Hubs, we, through the Leap Hub alumni, we actually plan to be able to find out how to go into the community, because it's the same. Entrepreneurship is entrepreneurship.
The whole education system is changing to technology rather than history and geography. If you get more of science, more of technology, more of engineering, more of computing, then we'll be able to find solutions.
In order for us to achieve Vision 2030, we must create today a foundation where hundreds of thousands of our youths can become innovators, can become industrialists tomorrow.
Thank you to Global Peace Foundation, to Immobilis School of Technology, and to all those who supported us during this journey.
Thank you, Leap Hub and Global Peace Foundation.
Thank you, Leap Hub and Global Peace Foundation. Alliances between me and General Center is actually making me better.
I would like to thank the UN Habitat and the Global Peace Foundation for bringing Leap Hub to Machakos, where we have been exposed to many things. We have gotten many chances to access the internet, access the computers, and I would like to encourage all those who haven't joined Leap Hub to join Leap Hub, because it has numerous benefits, more than you can really imagine. So I'd like to thank Global Peace and those who have partnered with it.
The next innovation that will change the world could as well be innovated in these Leap Hubs. So I am asking, all stakeholders, government, parents, let us support our children. Let us inculcate into them the values of hard work, the mindset of entrepreneurship when they're young, so that by the time they grow up, they're able to grow up and know that they can actually be economic citizens.